The Dominican Republic on Sunday, November 19, 2023, reported that at least 21 people died due to heavy rain, which also forced thousands of residents to flee to safe places. Based on a report by the Dominican Republic COE Emergency Operations Center, more than 13,000 people in the Caribbean country had to move to safer areas after heavy rain flooded residential areas. Heavy rain also triggered power outages and damaged bridges and some roads in Dominica. A total of 21 people have lost their lives, said COE, as reported by Asia 1, Monday, November 20, 2023. The rainstorm also caused the walls of the highway tunnel to collapse and hit a number of residents' cars. Several videos on social media showed fast-flowing water dragging cars along the highway and flooding the ground floors of various buildings. More than 2,500 people had to be rescued by shelter agencies, and about 2,600 homes had been affected by the storm, the COE said. 3 of those killed in separate incidents were minors, according to a list released by the COE Emergency Operations Center. 4 of the fatal victims were American citizens and the other 3 were Haitians. The highest number of deaths, 9, occurred due to the collapse of a wall in several vehicles traveling along an important road in the capital, Santo Domingo, according to the COE's balance sheet. Several cars traveling along Avenida 27 de Febrero, one of the city's main thoroughfares, were destroyed on Saturday when the wall collapsed. This incident, which has claimed the lives of 9 people, made us take the decision to conduct a thorough investigation which must firmly determine the cause of this unfortunate incident. The Ministry of Public Works reported in a statement. Water infiltrated the saturated soil layer and the base of the concrete wall collapsed, the ministry explained. President Luis Abinader's government, which described the situation as an extreme event, kept 30 of the Caribbean nation's 32 provinces on alert, with 14 on red alert as abundant rainfall continues. 9 other people died in a different incident that occurred in Santo Domingo, due to flooding and the collapse of the wall of a house. Meanwhile, a man died after being swept away in the southern province of San Jose de Ocoa, while 2 people died in similar circumstances in the eastern province of La Altagracia. In several videos you can see how the strong current of water on the streets of Dominica destroys everything in its path, from vehicles, poles, even the water causes the collapse of part of the side wall of an overpass in Santo Domingo, which falls on 5 vehicles circulating through that place, reports Spanish agent EFE. José Luis Fermeta Hirazim, head of the National District Fire Department, said that among the destroyed vehicles were 5 women and 9 men who were traveling in the destroyed car, whose recovery took more than 7 hours. It wasn't until midnight that the emergency team completed the work of searching for bodies and moving the car from the accident site, where there were still large blocks of collapsed walls. Due to the damage, authorities decided to bypass the overpass, as well as other similar buildings and tunnels in the city as a precaution, while rescue teams worked to remove the debris with heavy equipment. This natural phenomenon caused thousands of people to be evacuated, and the impact has damaged dozens of houses and various infrastructure in various regions of the country. One of the provinces most affected by the rainfall was San Jose de Ocoa, where the 16 de Agosto bridge in the municipality of Sabana Larga collapsed, leaving 1 person missing. The road to the municipality was completely flooded due to the overflowing channel of the Ocoa River, and the road was impassable in the afternoon, as EFE was able to verify. Another province most affected by the rain is Azua, where flooding has forced hundreds of people to flee, such as in Sanchez Ramirez, while in Duarte and Monte Plata several communities have been cut off by rising rivers. In Maria Trinidad Sanchez, Santiago and San Cristobal, flooding of houses and damage to infrastructure were also recorded. The Dominican Republic has been hit by heavy rains, electrical storms and wind gusts associated with a tropical disturbance in the eastern part of Cuba since Friday, associated with troughs at various levels of the atmosphere, and the ONAMET National Meteorological Office predicts that the rainfall will continue in the next few hours and move to the northeast of the country.